Hi there, and thank you for joining me on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about this LOL Glamper van. This LOL Glamper van had a problem with a button underneath the vehicle when it was produced in 2019. Afterwards it was supposed to be modified, and this one is one bought in 2021. Last night my daughter had her thumb stuck in the LOL plastic button area. The button is meant to be depressed as per instructions. However, if you push too hard, then your finger will slip and trap itself in a position which is unrecoverable without actually cutting the Glamper van apart. Now, paramedics, doctors have been called to cut these apart, but it takes too long for them to get there, and it is quite tricky unless you know how to actually do it, or you can see the underneath of the Glamper van. Yesterday, I had to take the Glamper van along with my little girl to the dental practice and have them cut it out there. So that's how the thumbs go in. You press that button which is under there, and you press it, and it just goes through and then locks underneath that tab, and your finger is unrecoverable. So that means it's unrecoverable, so you do not bother using fair liquid or oil, etc., like I try to do. It's not going to work, because in retrospect you can see afterwards you've removed it, you can see that it's actually locked in some sort of trapping mechanism that they've actually got in there. As I said, this was supposed to be sorted out in 2019, and it's still the same. So now you can see what I've done here is I've cut this flap of plastic away, and it revealed a second set of plastic. When I cut this originally, you'll see at the top is I've cut it really near the thumb, and that was to relieve some of the pressure. So just over there I've cut it so to relieve the pressure of the thumb and to let some blood run through. Otherwise you've got a danger of losing circulation and that nail bed being an issue. You're unsure as to how much time you've got, because it all depends on how tolerant the child is and how much pressure is being applied to that thumb. As the thumb starts to fill up with blood, pressure increases and it becomes exceptionally painful for the child. You can look up videos of children with the same problem in 2019, and you'll see that their thumbs are cut, bleeding, or exudate is coming out the skin. That's how painful it is. So what I've done here is I've used a technique which I learned from Professor Siva from Cardiff University, and what we've done is we've cut a wide berth all the way through and removed this flap across here. Now there's the offending clip. Now it's only half the clip there because I've sliced it there, and I sliced that apart using a water-cooled burr because it was too close to the skin, and the plastic heats up. Now, as I said, throw water on the fingers to keep it nice and cool, and just to reduce the pressure and heat on that thumb, because the thumb gets actually quite hot in there. Now once that's removed, you're able to take the thumb out quite easily, but unless you know how to actually the mechanism underneath it, it's actually very difficult to remove it. Speed is of the essence. If you leave it, the longer you leave it, the more painful it is for a child. It's actually not an easy task to do if you're not familiar with tools such as this, and you can actually cause a lot of problems if you cut the thumb, or if your vibrations cause the thumb to swell up even more. So you've got to be really confident that you're going to go in there and get the job done. Later on you'll see the video of me talking to my child just before I'm going to do this procedure, and just explain it to her. We're going to get it done. So my girl knows I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it done. Okay, this video really is for everybody else, the medics, firemen, etc., to help out. My video will follow shortly.
There's a part.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Is it coming out?
This part should come out, so I should guess it.
That's the situation, Maria.
It's very sore.
Okay, I'll get that down. Wait. Ludi Pudi?